Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of my Let's Play on All the Mods 6 mod pack. So the last episode ended with me trying to set up the whole builder thing here, and it actually worked out just fine. As soon as I moved it in the right place and I fed it all the items that it needed, it actually did its job without any issues at all. Another thing I noticed was that I do not need to use both the shaping card and the what was it called, chamber card, because you can just set it to swap out instead. So if I take this builder and let's say I want to expand the rooms even further, I would put it down here and I would put in the card and I would just tell it to swap. That means it would swap the items instead, so I don't have to dig out the room itself. That's a lot easier to do than having to first clear out a room. I can do both, doesn't really make a difference, but now we've got that set up. And what we want to do today is, first of all, we want to make sure that we have access to coal. We already got coal in the system, and the reason that I want to get more coal is because we are going to move on to the next part of our industrial endeavor, and we are gonna go ahead and get ourselves into mechanism a bit deeper. And for mechanism, I'm gonna need coal, I know that for sure. So we want to get a coal farm up and going, and it's really easy to do. I'm gonna do it with seeds, just so I can show you how I set everything up from the beginning here to having something that is like that. Look at that. The harvester can't even keep up. It's so great. Anyway, what we want to do is we want to go for a coal seed, and a coal seed takes just 4 coal and some prudium. So let's go ahead and get 4 coal like that, and we needed the what was it called, prudentium, sorry, 4 of those. And then we need a prosperity seed like that, and it is, I actually honestly think this is way too overpowered. I already thought that. I never played with it because I thought it was a bit overpowered. I've always been doing bees, any kind of bees. Usually I do the dentistry bees, but they're not in all the mod 6, so I don't really love the resourceful bees. They're not what I like to do. I like the thing about dentistry that you could modify all the bees and all that. It's become a bit more irritating doing bees in all the mod 6. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this nature crop we've already got going here. We're going to punch it away by removing our offhand, and we are going to add our coal seed here. And in just a matter of seconds, we will be having lots and lots of coal essence, which we can turn into coal blocks. But what's more important is we are going to get the seeds out of this, just like I've gotten everything else. Another thing, I've gotten 2 more overgrown seeds from killing the Gaia Guardian. I needed to kill him because I expanded on the matter batteries, and to do that I needed some more of the Gaia, what they call Gaia spirits thing. So I had to kill him a couple more times, which gave me some more overgrowth things. So I could make more magical soil if I wanted to, but it's not really necessary, to be honest, and you will see why. We've got our coal seeds starting to pop up here, and what we do is we just plant them down. Let's start over here in this setup here. So I just plant them down as I get them, and then I do the setup. For this, we're going to need a harvester and a item collector. So let's go ahead and craft that up. We need a harvester. For that, we need a mason iron. I thought I already taught it to do all of them. Apparently not. Where's the harvester? Here. And mason iron, that's the one. Okay. We'll just teach our system to craft that up. And let's try again. There we go. We got our harvester. We also need a item collector. Like that. It needs amber. So we are going to need some magma. Seems that we've already got some magma in there. That's good. So we just need some redstone and a fire starter and some gold. Look at that, 6k gold. That's just from just salvaging items. I haven't mined in ages. So insane. Add these in. Oh, not the harvester, but the coal. And that will spill out to ambers. This is the recipe for amber. And I'm getting the magma from this one by adding in magma blocks. There we go. So we can get our item collector. Like so. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we are going to set that up down there. So we need a harvester here. That's going to be there, and we are going to put our item collector here. This one we're going to set down to 9 by 9, which is the size of this field. And it's going to be on always, and the same goes with this one. 9 by 9, we want to set it up to 2 because it has to go both heights here. And it's already always on. So we just need to connect this up with some connectors and get ourselves on the network. I'm gonna go ahead and go down here, and I should be able to draw a cable from in here. Might not have enough XNet cables on me, but that's a non-issue. I will just craft some more, and we are gonna have to remove this. Yes, so I'm just gonna go and grab some more cable real quick. Cable, and we are, let's get 64 like that, and also get some connectors, maybe 16. Yeah, I'll pick more up later. And this was it, right? Yes, like that. So we bring that here. Now that's connected, and I will be able to go down here in the control room, and I will be able to connect that up. So it needs to extract whatever the item collector gets, and it needs to give power to the system here. And I don't always have to do this, but I just do it to be safe, because like half the times you need to reset the router in order for it to actually deliver the power. It seemed to work. So we've got the item collector going, we've got the harvester going, everything has power now. So what we need to do next is we need to get some water. So we are going to grab a bucket here. Just a single one will be fine. Gonna grab some water. We are gonna need a lily pad. That here is temporary. I will make something better looking for this. Anyway, so what we needed here was a lily pad of fertility, and for that we're gonna need the fertile essence, which is stuff that we've got a ton of in our system. We need some supremium growth things, so we are gonna need 2 of those, and we are gonna need that, and we should get 3 of these, and I rather craft 6 because that gives us 3 lily pads in total. Just gonna grab the one for now. We also need a armor stand, and we also need a diamond hoe, like that. We are gonna need a eternal stellar thing. What do I not have? Petrified orb. Have I really got none of those left? Okay, I can farm those with my digital miner. And there we go. We got our petrified orbs. We could farm more if we wanted to, but no need really. I need to take care of this. So weird. I think it's actually going to destroy itself when either the server restarts, or if my client restart. I don't know, but I'm not going to waste time on that. That's for sure. So let's add this in like so. We got our eternal stellar, And then we need something else. We also need a item user. Like that. And we are also going to need a GPS data card, and we are going to need a wireless energy transfer node as well. Like so. That's everything we need to set this up. So first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to put down the water here, put down our lily pad, add our armor stand. We need to go and enchant that diamond hoe there. So let's go ahead and give it the stellar that's in here, like that. So it's indestructible. Now we just need growth 7, which we can grab from our library here. So let's find growth and get growth 7 like that. And if our anvil doesn't get destroyed from it, we should be able to get it. Okay, cool. It's really taking some damage now. So I've got my diamond hoe with indestructible and growth 7. So I'm going to add that to my armor stand. That instantly shows what it does. It works really quickly. And we are going to check if we have got some more seeds going for the coal. There, look at that, already 49. Very good. So we are also going to need a watering can, and we're just going to need the Imperium one, which is 9 by 9. So we're going to craft one of those. We need some prosperity ingots. Prosperity ingots. Come on. Let's just get a stack of those. And then the watering can. There we go. Got our watering can, and now what we need to do is fill this watering can up. We're going to do that with the water here. So now it works. As you can see, it's dropping water everywhere. And the next thing is we need to set up our energy transfer node here. We're going to connect it to our network like so, and make sure that it has power. We are going to grab some stone from the bag and go up here. Actually, here it is. And we want our item user. So first we're gonna go down to block, stand from this side, make sure that it points towards the armor stand. We are gonna put in our Imperium watering can. We're gonna tell it to always be on and have a tick delay of 1. Now, I don't want any cables to go down from the ceiling here. That would look terrible, I think. So instead, we're going to use the wireless way of powering. So we're going to take this GPS data card, which you can craft pretty easily. It's just coal and paper. And then some blue dye. And I know it's pretty cheap to make. Shift right click to mark the GPS data of that one. And then go back and put that in. I wonder if there's a better version of this energy transfer node, one that has more slots in it, so I don't have to create one every time I'm doing this. But for now, I'm just going with that one. So there we go. We've got our watering can, and as you can see, it's being used. You can see it on the plants how fast they go. Easy indicator to check that everything is working. And that is definitely it. What we can do as well is we can use some facades. I thought I had some already. I might have put them into my system that I've done many times before. So let's go ahead and check this year's system facade. Yep, keep doing that for some reason. I don't know why. Let's craft some extra. And we are gonna hide away those cables, even that one there as well. And look at that. That's it. Can't even see that there's any cables in there. And that is the system. That's how it works. So the only thing I need to do now is just grab those coal seats which have already gone close to the amount that we need. And we just spit those out just like that. And that is how easy it is when first you have the thing up and running. The hard part was getting all that insanium, but now I've so much insanium it doesn't really matter. Uh, it's not something that I have to worry about anymore, and that is just from 2 fields. 2 fields of insanium and a mob crusher is making me all the insanium I need. It's crazy. So there's the last ones. They were completed while I was putting those down. So that's it. We've got a full system now that is mining up coal. And we are gonna add the coal seed to our seed bank. We have a bag here called seeds, where I have one of each seed that I've created in the order that I've got them. So there's our coal seed saved up, and we've got this one that we are just going to throw into the system like so and like so. And we are going to go in here and see they've got in there. So what we're going to do now is go in here where we are able to edit this one and give it partition it with whatever is already inside. That means now it takes priority on the coal, so it goes in here before it goes into my ME system. So another thing I need to do is to stop my, that's not it, need to stop my seed producer up here. We don't need any more seeds, so we might as well just stop it and put back our nature seed, because we need lots of that stuff to make sugar canes. And a good trick is actually to take out all the essence here, just to make sure there's none left in the system, because there might have gone some into the system before I connected up the dank down there. So I usually just put it into my bag, make sure this is all emptied out. Now we go. Everything that we get from now on will then instead go into this dank, as you can see. So now we can put everything back in like that, and I can bring out the essences I put in my bag pretty quickly, like so. No, wrong. That goes in there for now. And there we go. We've got all of our essence has now gone back into our system. And what we are going to do now is we are just going to add that seed to our, where is it? There, to our seed bank. All the coal seeds might as well just get repurposed into coal essence. I don't think we're going to get extra seeds though. Oh, we are. Okay. So we might as well turn that into essence. Everything else here is not really generating any seeds, neither the water ones or the nature ones. I'm going to turn those into this machine as well later on when I've got the fields up and going. But that is it for the coal production. Now we've got the essence up, we can go ahead and teach the recipe to our system here, which is just something like that, and we go ahead and add that in. So now whenever we need coal, we'll be able to just craft it from the essence. And look at that, 4,000 essences and going. And that gives us 12. That means and it takes 8 to make 12, which means we've got more than 4k coal just there alone. And apparently we have almost 100k coal. I'm not sure where I'm getting that coal from. I think it might be from the with the skeletons dropping coal as well, which is pretty good because we are going to need a lot of coal. And with that set up, we are going to move on to the next step, because we are going to go into nuclear fission. I don't really want to use nuclear for fission for power, but I needed to make the pellets which are these polonium pellets. We need these in order to make better armor like the mecha suit armor. I want to get the mecha suit armor and all that going. And in order to get that going, I need pellets, which takes, what is it? Spent nuclear waste. So, which is, no, polonium, sorry, which is nuclear waste turned into polonium, and nuclear waste we get from fissile fuel in a fission reactor. So we're going to have to make ourselves a fission reactor. And for that, we are going to start with the thermal evaporation towers. We're going to need these to make the brine. We're going to need the brine to make all of this work. So let's go ahead and craft 100 and no, let's just do 98. I have some spare. We need steel, we need copper. Let's check our mining back if we've got any copper in here. I do know we do have a ton of copper. So let's just get that going actually. And I'm gonna cook up some steel as well. This will give us lots of copper, and the steel just needs some manual work for now. And so the steel is done, and we can go ahead and remove that and make ourselves a evaporation block like that. We're just going to do 99. Apparently that's going to craft 100 because we already got some spare here. Let's put that back in. We're going to need one of those. We are going to need a couple of these. I do believe maybe 3. Yeah, let's do 3 for now. And that should leave us with the blocks that we need. So we need to set up some towers. We need 2 towers in total. So I'm going to have to craft what I just did twice. Also filled up the hole here. Because we are going to need one for making brine and another one for making lithium later on. But for now, we just need the brine. So let's set that stuff up. The reason that we need this brine is because we are also going to look into fusion reactors soon as well. So in order to get the fusion reactor, we need the lithium, I think it is, that you get from brine into one of these guys. If I'm not completely mistaken, I might be wrong. But we'll get through all of that. So what we're gonna need first of all is we are gonna need our building gadget, because that will make this so much easier. Okay, that got us some of the way. Thought I crafted enough. So we did I not what? Doesn't matter if I craft too many because we're gonna need them for the next one as well. Did I fill it up too? No, that's not it. I've sworn that was enough. What is going on? I must have remembered the numbers wrong, because I don't recall it getting sucked up so fast. Am I doing something wrong here? No. Definitely looks correct. Weird. And we can add at least one more. And how tall are you now? Let's see, 16. So we can add even more to it. That's 17. And then the last one will be the one with the solar panels on. And we're going to need that later. Now it's set up and it's done. So we might as well not go back to overworld. What am I thinking? Let's go ahead and get ourselves some solar panels. We're going to need 4 of these. Oh, okay. And I have to craft that. Oh, I was missing 3. Okay. But also for the nuclear waste thing, we are going to need a fission reactor. And for the fission reactor, we're going to need a lot of different stuff here. So we are going to add the recipe to that. We're going to need a lot of lead as well. Anything else here? Lead and steel? No, that's everything that we need. So we are going to add the recipes for the fission reactor because we are going to need that later on. Might as well just add them all. The thing is, we are not going to use this forever. We're going to use it for a short while just to make sure that we have enough pallets, and then we will take it back down because I don't want a fission reactor explosion on my hands. The reason that we need the coal is because the fission reactor, the nuclear waste that we need takes fissile fuel, and fissile fuel is made from uranium hexafluoride, which is made from uranium oxide and hydrofluoric acid, and hydrofluoric acid is made from sulfuric acid, and sulfuric acid is made from sulfur trioxide and water vapor. So sulfur trioxide is from sulfur dioxide, which is sulfur dust. So we also need sulfur dust. I'm pretty sure you can make it in another way as well. Just need to go through. You have to go through all of these to get to like the right things. There it is. So I can make this with fluoride. So I need fluoride as well. That means I need fluoride essences. And to get that, I need fluoride seed, which means I need to get some fluoride as well. I can just mine that up. But I want to make seeds for that too. Luckily, we've got 2 more fields. I've made the nature field. It is now up and running. So that is now getting into the system. I'm going to make a fluoride one. And when I've got that, we are going to be able to get into the rest of this. So we are also going to need some uranium oxide, which takes yellow cake uranium, which we make out of uranium. So I want to get uranium up as well. So between this and the next episode, I'm going to set up a fluoride field and a uranium field. And then we will have that going for us so that we don't have to worry about any of that anymore for the fissile fuel. So I can't remember where I need the coal though. That is actually pretty weird. That's definitely not it. Why did I want coal? Can I make this? Oh, maybe the sulfur dust. Right, that's it. This is it. It's to make the sulfur dust out of oxygen and water and coal, and that will give us sulfur dust. So it's to make the sulfur dust. There are so many steps to the next part here. So I'm gonna craft up all the machines and everything first so that we don't have to sit and wait for all that. But for this episode, I am just gonna get those solar things up and right. So I have crafted up some of the stuff that we need. First of all, let's put up. Oh, let's put up this solar thing up here. Let's add that there, and another here, and one over there, and the last one here. Now that should do it for this tower here. I don't know if it's the right size. It is size 18. I should use a resistive heater here, but I will do that later. This is not for this episode. This is for the next episode, unless I decide this one is going to be a double episode. I haven't decided yet. So we need a sink here to put water in there. And we need a controller to control everything like that. And we need a quantum entangulator to make sure that we have got power. And we need some connectors here. One that goes there, one here, and then access to power, I guess, would be preferable. So let's grab that. Let's get some cable going like so. And now we should be able to say we want some energy put into our system here. That does not seem to work. It needs to output from the top, and that should. Oh yeah, we need to extract power as well. Why are you not working? Because you're not set to. Still not working. From the top. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. It needs the primary power in order to work. So there we go. Okay, so we need to extract some water. Let's go ahead and do fluid and extract that here and insert it to that there. And then decrease the amount of ticks, and this should now be making brine. Perfect. The reason that I'm setting up this water system is because we're going to need it anyway for the next system we're going to build here, and that is the pressured reaction chamber. And for that to work, we are going to put that up, I guess, here. And this is going to take in water and, what was it now? Let's see. Water and oxygen. Okay, so we need oxygen, which we will get from here. And that needs water. So we are gonna hook that system up like so. Not there. And there we go. And now we should be able, I want to make sure that this doesn't accept anything other than power from anywhere else, just so we don't make any mistakes. This one is supposed to take in fluids anywhere. That's fine. We're gonna wait with these, and that's fine as well. So this needs power, this needs power. They both need some upgrades. Just add in the upgrades here like that, and they should both have power now. And this needs water, so let's give it its water, and it's doing oxygen. Okay, that's cool. So gases needs to export the oxygen. It's gonna dump the excess hydrogen. This will take in water. Gases from the left. There's the oxygen, and then we need the water to go in from the top. And you will take fluids from the top, and now it's getting water and it's getting oxygen, and it also needs coal. And for that, we are going to use this. Let's just set that up here, I guess. This needs coal, and we need to extract, so we need some item here. Where's the item one? That's here, and it needs to extract here and insert into the guy here from top. It should be taking in coal, and that should be outputting coal. Maybe, yeah, it does have 64 coal in it. Did that work? Output? Yes, that worked. Okay. So now this is putting in the coal here, and we want to do it a stack at a time. So where is it here? Let's do a stack and do it like that. And look at that. Now we're getting our sulfur. That sulfur we are going to put into this bin here. So let's eject that into the bin. And that hydrogen, we need to take care of that. What to do with that? I didn't think about that. But now we're getting sulfur. I wonder if it's going to stop when that is full. It probably is. Yes, okay. So we're going to fix that. The way we're going to do that is just by adding a chemical tank. Chemical tank. We're just going to do a basic one. And we are going to go up here and take that and put it in front of it. And then this will input everywhere, but not the front. That's fine. So this will export gases to the front. And this is just gonna dump the excess. So when this is full of hydrogen, it will just dump the excess. And that's it. We've got it. We've now got sulfur going like that. So now we've got sulfur, and for sulfur is the thing that we are gonna need, and for the next step. So this is gonna be a two-parter episode. I'm gonna stop for now, and we will see the next part now. This is where I wanted to go today to craft the sulfur, and then tomorrow we will be looking into the next part of the whole fissile fuel line thing. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the